Hello, everybody, and welcome to Outside the Vault. I'm Tressel.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Ben.
And today we are going through our top 3 movie theater experiences. Yes, exciting
A
stuff.
magical place, the movie theater. That's what we're trying to spread the encouragement around here. We're doing our part for the movie industry. We're playing into the system.
You guys are like Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, seriously, we're exactly like Nicole Kidman.
All right, let's get started. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
My number 3 was the first time I heard the F word ever. Was at Transformers Dark Side of the Moon.
Wow. What year was that?
Oh, man, probably 2011. Something
Okay,
like that.
That sounds about right.
Right
yeah.
when it came out, I saw it with Chris Lee. And I just remember hearing that. I was like, I knew the word. I just didn't know what it meant. And I just remember that being like such a... It wasn't like a fun, amazing time. It was like a transformative. And I value that
Ironic.
experience. I did not plan that. It was a valuable experience for me because I learned like, oh, the world is bigger than what my head can handle. You know?
Wow, that's really deep.
It is.
I guess I'll go next. My number 3 is Kinds of Kindness.
The Lanthimos?
The Yorgos Lanthimos movie. I watched it last year, and the reason that this was such an enjoyable and impactful theater experience was it was the first time I think I went to the movie theater by myself.
Oh, that's a wonderful feeling.
And with no one else in the theater with me. It was just me on like a Wednesday or something at like 2 o'clock watching a Yorgos Lanthimos movie at a theater.
There you go.
And it just felt like I had transcended to a new level of movie watching. Like, that's the only way I can describe it. Not because I'm better than people or anything like that, just because it's crazy that I was seeing that movie by myself at that time. It was a good movie too, and I probably will stick with me more because of that experience.
I'm jealous. Whole theater to yourself was wonderful.
So did you like the movie itself a lot?
I did like the
Okay,
movie itself.
that's good.
It's probably, like I said, it probably sticks with me more. It's a really weird movie. It's Yorgos Lanthimos, but it sticks with me more because I had that experience. But I did like it.
Yeah.
What's your number 3?
My number 3 is a movie I watched by myself as well. Dune Part 2. All of mine are going to be pretty recent. And for the most part, kiddish, but
That was a wonderful film to have seen on the big screen.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
yeah.
did not get to see it on the big screen, which I was sad about. But it's an amazing movie.
yeah.
Anything particular about it?
Honestly, so I had just watched the first one and I didn't love it, but I already bought tickets for the second, and so I was hoping the second one would be better. And the first one was still good. I was just so confused. I had played the board game,
Yeah.
which made me more confused.
Dune, the board game.
Yes.
Is it like Catan, but Dune flavored?
Sort of. I've never played Catan, but I know the general idea of it.
Or is it Catan?
It's Catan.
Okay.
Settlers of Catan.
I've heard it both ways, but yeah, I went and watched it and it was amazing. It's I still believe it's our generation's Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Okay.
I
come,
think so.
so-
I agree.
I don't know.
And having read the books, I am even more on the Dune train.
Maybe
Yeah.
because maybe it is because I haven't read either books. So
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my
But
number 3.
the first movie was very confusing. Like,
Yeah.
having watched it before I read any of the books or anything, it was a lot to handle.
Yeah.
my number 2, I think you were there for Barbenheimer.
Yes.
Okay. We went to the theater. I'm including, this is kind of cheating. I'm including both because Oppenheimer, watching that was so cool.
It's one
It was so
experience.
cool. Dude, people were like, like gasping and stuff. But watching the Barbie movie, I still haven't seen the full Barbie movie. I still have not because about 2/3 or maybe it was near the end of the film, the theater caught on fire
Yeah.
during the I Am Ken song.
Yeah.
And
right at the end
Is
of
that
the movie.
good?
I don't know. Like, I was thinking, like, is this a part of the movie? Like, the beep, beep. But then it was like, oh. Wait, now the alarms are going off, and now.
Someone caught the popcorn machine on fire. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Really?
Something like that.
So we all had to evacuate at AMC Easton.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
I just remember thinking, like, man, what a cool experience. Like, I have a video of us in the theater watching the Barbie movie. I mean, we stayed for a good 10 minutes after the alarm started going off. We weren't trying to leave our seats. But it was judgment upon us, maybe. Like, just get out of the seats or a flood will come. And I still haven't seen the end of the Barbie movie. So I didn't love the Barbie movie. I didn't hate it as much as everybody. It's just, I'm not Greta Gerwig's target audience. I'm just being honest. So But Barbenheimer was such a cool
That was
dual
cool
experience.
yeah.
Like, I hope Doomsday lives up to it. I hope there are other dual events like that. So
To be honest, Barbenheimer should have made my list, but I'm glad that it didn't because we'll get some variety of experiences. So my number 2 is Avatar: Way of Water, which Zach and I and a few other people, a few of our other friends saw
we watched that way too
at
late.
like 10:50
Yeah.
at Marcus Theater, and we were there until I think we left at like 2:30 in the morning. It was insanely late, but I just remember it being we had gotten tickets late, so we were right in the front row with our 3D glasses, and I was just mesmerized by the world of Avatar. I keep in mind I was too young to have seen the first Avatar in theaters and have that experience, so this was kind of my first time with it, and I just thought it was amazing, and I think my feeling was this is why we have movie theaters still. So I think that's why I consider it such an impactful experience.
Yeah. My number 2 is Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Another one I watched by myself, and then as soon as I left the theater, I booked it to watch it again the next day.
Wow.
I saw it back-to-back days by myself. It was that good.
Yeah, and that's your favorite movie.
And that is my favorite movie as of now. I love it. I think it's perfect. I wouldn't change a thing about it. I'm excited for the next one.
Wonderful, wonderful. My number 1 will come to no surprise to both of you, is the Infinity War Endgame. And I'm combining them as well because to me they're the same movie. Just the audience interaction was very fun for these. I watched Endgame, which is a 3-hour movie in 1 minute, or 3,000 minutes, or 300. No, 3. I don't know, something. I'm thinking of I Love You 3000. It's a long movie, 3-hour movie. I watched it 4 times opening weekend.
Oh my goodness!
And it was 2 times on Thursday, 1 time on Friday, 1 time on Saturday, and I left it off on the Sabbath. And it was really cool to like go in opening night on Thursday, and people were like screaming, like yeah, like people were standing up and like cheering every moment. Like Ant-Man walks in the screen, it's like a rat presses a button that causes Ant-Man to come out of the quantum realm. When Captain America gets Mjolnir, that was when people stood up and clapped and cheered and cried and sang, and it was just like everybody was like out of their mind, like nobody was rational or sane, and it was clearly like idolatry, but also it was like kind of a beautiful bonding experience for me and a bunch of strangers, and it was really fun. And then so in high school, you might have been there, because I booked tickets for people to go and see Endgame because everybody's like, oh, Zach, you'll get the tickets right away. I ended up booking 50 tickets for my classmates, and I took 50 people, 49 people. And by the way, a lot of people still owe me money for those tickets, so I was at a big net loss, but whatever. And I just remember taking 50 people to see Avengers Endgame and just being like, dude, this is amazing. This is sweet. It was so cool. And then right after that, I watched it with my 3 close Marvel friends. And like we got to talk about it a little bit during the movie too. So like, and then I got to see it by myself on Friday, and then with my family on Saturday. And it was just like, what other way could you want this to happen? Sorry, that was a long-winded way to say like.
It's your number 1 for a reason.
Oh my gosh, it was such a good weekend.
My number 1, Star Wars Episode 7: The Force Awakens.
Gosh. Come on.
No, that's a good one. That's a good one.
So this is important for not just like the movie itself, but for like personal reasons. So I didn't grow up in a family that really went to the movies.
Oh my gosh.
They weren't big
He has a
on
backstory.
They weren't big on Star Wars or Marvel or anything. But I spent most of like the day after Christmas convincing my parents to take me and like my brother and my cousin to go see The Force Awakens because it was that big of a deal that Star Wars was coming back. And I remember going and watching and seeing Han Solo again and seeing everyone's reaction, and it was just like that was what made me like movies, like that sort of thing. Like from that age, I don't know, I was probably older than I remember being. Maybe I was like 12 or 13, I can't remember. But from that point on, I think I always kind of pursued movies, and then later on in high school, I got way more into movies. So it was just that was like felt like the first real moment that I like made the choice to go to the theaters, even if I had to force my dad to take me. But still.
Do you think that plays into your bias of liking the movie?
Yeah, I like the new trilogy because I had very like personal moments with it. Like even the episode 8 viewing, my brother and I went together, and it was like we thought it was awesome.
I thought you said episode 8.
No, I said episode 7.
Okay.
Episode 7 was the impactful one. Episode 8 was an impactful one.
Gotcha.
It probably make my honorable.
Well, I
mentions,
take back
but-
my reaction.
Yeah, but episode 7 is a good remake of the original one, and if you look at it that way, I think you enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So my number 1 is from when I was a little kid, and it's Toy Story 3.
Ooh.
Oh, that would be a good one.
Yeah. So I distinctly remember, and I don't even know how old I was. I was a kid, obviously.
Mm.
I remember the moms in the theaters, because we watched it when it was packed,
Mm-hmm.
all bawling
Aw.
as the toys are going towards the fire,
Aw.
about to be destroyed. All of the moms in the theaters, you could hear them sniffling. My mom was crying. And it felt like that's the end of Toy Story.
Mm. Did
And
they actually think the toys would just burn?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
But
And
that was the thing got you to believe that they would.
the thing that sticks with me was that's not even when she cried the most. It was when he was going off to college. Is when she was crying the most.
Yeah, because that hits. That's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I feel like when I was that age, I was like, oh, that's so far away. Like, that's not, that doesn't apply now. Then as I got older, I realized how good of a movie experience that was, because to be cared about that much is a big deal. And so that was a great movie experience.
Yeah.
And it just gets better in hindsight as I get older, I feel like.
Yeah.
But that's my number 1.
Wonderful.
Toy Story 3, great movie. They didn't really need a 4th one.
Well, we'll find out.
What 4th one?
Yeah, well, the 5th one even. The 5th one's next year. We'll find out if we can break any of these records for best movie theater experiences. We're still young. We can get it, and we can only say we're still young for a little bit more time. So let's just say it now.
Just enjoy it. We'll be talking about these days. Remember when we used to go to the theater 3 times a week? Everyone has those moments.
Now I got 3 kids, and they're all got to go to bed by 8.
I can't take them to see Kinds of Kindness.
At 3 p.m. on a Tuesday. Yeah, or Wednesday. Yeah, yep. So let's savor these moments as we savor our lives. So now let's step back into the vault.
It's so comfy in here.
This couch is nice.
It makes it trickier when we're doing video to
Go back into the vault.
with the pretend vault thing. But
Yeah.
we're trying.
We'll have to